wish they taught me that you don't have to be over 50 to join AARP. Say what? I know. I would have saved so much money. Let me show you. There's my membership card. I've been a member for 7 years. Joined when I was 34 years old. Dedicated to those over 50, but no minimum age, $12 a year. Here's where I've saved the most. If you fly British Airways, you get $65 off economy and premium economy and $200 off business class. Saved loads doing this. Any other savings, Zach? Baby, I got you. Multiple restaurants. You get between 10 and 25% off your check. You'll save on
Look
car
at
rental.
that. Who knew, Larry?
Who knew?
Former actor turned travel blogger Zachary Burr-Abel is helping people save hundreds of dollars when it comes to traveling. He shares his hacks with more than 1 million followers on TikTok, including how to book a 5-star vacation without paying full price.
He also has a new book out, First Class Travel on a Budget, How to Hack Your Credit Cards to Book Incredible Trips for Less. And Zachary joins us with more. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Well, you know, when we first get those ARP solicitations when we're 50, we're kind of offended. But
Yeah.
is this some kind of loophole that you're taking advantage of? Why do they want 30-year-olds?
No, it's been something that you can do for quite some time. You can be as long as you're over 18, you are welcome to join AARP, and that's something that I highlighted on my blog and then TikTok, and it went kind of crazy.
Huh.
You know, when you're 34, though, and carrying an AARP card, no one's mistaking you for a... So it's kind of cool to carry, right? It's when you're on that verge where someone doesn't know, right? I'm just speaking for myself.
Yes, exactly. I have certainly gotten some looks and some questions like, don't you have to be a little bit? And I said, I just moisturize. That's all it is.
So, Zachary, how did you pivot into doing these travel tips?
Yeah, sure. So I was a full-time actor, and then
Right.
around 2012, 2013, I started getting a lot of lower back pain. I ended up having a back surgery, which I kind of regret on one hand, but the other, that's what created all of this. I went down a rabbit hole. It didn't really fix my back problems. And so I started blogging as sort of a creative outlet, and then it turned into my full-time job.
So you're in your 30s, but your back really is in its 50s, and then maybe that's how you qualify.
Yes, exactly. It's my back.
One of your tips is to use the local currency. Why is that an advantage?
Yeah, so I think oftentimes when you go, they'll ask you if you're in France, or I was just in Turkey. I did a video on this. We'll ask you, do you want to pay in the local currency? Do you want to pay in euros? Do you want to pay in US dollars? And your bank will always have a better float on your credit card. And that's the same thing if you're taking money out of an ATM. So always pick the local currency. You'll get a better exchange rate than if you're to choose US dollars, or if you're in America and you choose euros, vice versa.
This is a great tip that, you know, we've had a lot of travel experts. I don't think I've ever heard this. You say it's best to either book 11 months out or 14 days before you travel.
Within 14 days.
Within 14 days, right? So real far out
Yes.
or real close to the date.
Absolutely. So what you want to do is when the calendar first populates for award space, you're not really competing with very many people who are booking that far away. When you get in about 14 days, you're not competing with corporate travelers. A lot of corporate travelers are booking between that 2 and 6 week window for their trips. And so if you're under 14 days, even 10 or 7, just keep checking that award space. You're going to find a lot more flights at better deals.
I don't think most people know what these reward spaces are. I mean, I think I have like a card that, you know, gives me 1 airline points, but are there certain dates I should be booking with these cards? How do I know what those are?
Yeah, so speaking on like the different types of cards, if you have one that only earns a specific type of currency, so say you have American or Delta or United, you're going to be fixed to their program versus you have something from Chase or Bilt or Amex. You can actually transfer those into a bunch of other programs. And so that gives you more flexibility.
All right, this one seems counterintuitive. You say book an overbooked flight, but don't select a seat. That sounds risky.
Well, I mean, this is something I just did here lately. One, you might get a great buyout on your ticket. They may give you some money to fly a little bit later, or you may actually be able to select an aisle or a window seat because people that are getting to the flight a little bit late, they may actually get bumped as well. And so then you can actually slide in instead of sitting in the middle, you can sit on an aisle.
Gotcha.
And what about those points? They say if you get, you know, buy a few more points and use that instead of cash, you know, to, you have so many points on your, or miles. Do you buy those miles or do you just pay cash?
Yeah, it's a really case-by-case situation. So oftentimes you want to check and see what is the price to buy points. So IHG or Hilton may have a sale and they'll give you a 4th or 5th night free when you're staying. And so oftentimes you can actually buy the points cheaper than what the cash rate is. And it just comes down to the property and the time and everything. But the best time is when you're on like a 4 or 5-star hotel when the price is really high and you can buy points a lot cheaper.
This sounds like kind of a full-time job to figure all this out.
It's mine. You know,
So can people ask you their questions personally?
yeah, you can shoot me an email. You can, my email's miles@monkeymiles.com. You can ask me questions, and I try and answer as many DMs or comments on my Instagram or my TikTok as possible. So yeah, you can shoot me a message or leave a comment.
Okay, I will.
Great.
Thank you so much. You can check out more at monkeymiles.com. You can also follow Zachary on social media or check out his YouTube page. And he's got that new book out. What's the name of the book again, Zachary?
First Class Travel on a Budget.
Thank
Got
you
it.
so much for being with us.
Book as well.
All right. Thanks, Zachary.
Bye-bye. Thank you.